Remember that good from
Yeah.
GT then.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Cone Racing League. We are at Zandvoort today. Not very many drivers, but today I'm joined by Wild Dog, or Kobe, as a co-commentator, who hopefully is going to be sticking with us for the rest of the season.
Good evening everybody. Very excited to be here. Hopefully I can do it good, that I can stay.
So from what I've heard, there's a group of drivers who are missing because they're all going on a stag do together. So this is the lowest attendance I've seen from this tour in a very long time, possibly since I've started.
Is it gonna be a short or full quality then?
Showing to be full quality.
Alright.
I can't remember what the rules are behind it. They've got set up. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be starting shortly. So, Q1 does look like it's just going to be a parade, so the driver's job is to not crash themselves out.
Exactly. It's a free Q1. Everybody can do some practice laps to see how the track is feeling.
Yeah, go from there. So it'll be interesting. They've managed to align this race with the actual Dutch Grand Prix.
Yeah, they did. It's very nice. Do you think it was pure luck or planned?
I'm not sure who's going to get this because our current championship leader, 4-star, is not in this race. So that very much leaves the door open for Raw, who's been very quick. I think this is his first season in CRL to claim the championship lead for himself.
Yep. Because I know from the preseason testing, Jamie Robertson, he looked pretty fast in the USA one. Because I believe he won that race, I believe. Yeah, he was pretty good there.
Possibly, but hasn't had an amazing season so far. So yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. 18 minutes of Q1. I'm sure some of the drivers will just retire, others will want to spend some time practicing. But of course you don't want to be wasting tyres when you don't need to.
Exactly. Some guys have put on the mediums. Christoph, you, Kexai and Kurt.
And something to point out as well, because there's only 15 drivers, with CRL's point scheme, everyone will be getting points.
Exactly, so everybody just needs to take it slowly and try not to DNF.
Yeah, so it looks like Deluxe is going out on track for a bit. Haven't seen any other drivers.
I've seen more and more people putting on medium tire.
I think there's movement in Keg's size garage as well.
Yeah, there. Again, Williams out. 2 Alpines are out.
Yep, Keg's and Deluxe together. Well, actually, I've missed someone. Who is that?
Royal Viking is also out on the track.
So the guys will just be practicing here. While some of them will just want to get it done and retire. Others will be like, last bit of free practice. Happily take it. His Royal Viking uses a bit of the grass there. Does some track maintenance.
Maybe just checking out how the grass feels.
Just look like not. Go ahead.
Most of the drivers are on the outlap. A couple of them are on the mediums. Some are on the softs. Only 4 on the softs, so 11 on the mediums.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like all the drivers have just decided to use the time they've got. Not many in the pits at all.
I believe 5 people are still in the pits, so 10 people are on the track. Well,
Ooh.
Viking pushing the Exciter.
Yeah, KXI. Slow last corner, I just decided not to go for it. Royal Viking clearly wants to go for a lap himself.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason he can't practice a hot lap.
Yeah, maybe KXI is just like seeing how track feels by going a little bit slower than normal. Just doing an extra warm-up lap or something. To get the no track, especially turn 1, which can be very tricky with the curve there.
But drivers do need to be careful not to crash out. Because if you crash out, you won't be in Q2.
Yellow flag, but there's nothing
No.
there.
You could just caught the back of KXI's car. Seemed to quickly go.
CJ Wills is also on the track on the medium tire.
Yeah, only a couple guys left in the pit lane.
Yeah, only 2. Kurt and Infinite Glory.
There we go, Royal Viking setting the standard. The first lap we have, as his teammate beats him by a 1/10 of a second.
Yeah,
Couple guys coming through mediums.
Ooh, Jamie Robertson goes into the gravel while trying to let Jables through. Royal Viking crashed. He's in the barrier.
That's not good news for him. Yeah.
Oh, that means he will be out of Q1, which is very unfortunate, of course, because that's not what you want to happen.
Right, we know who's starting 15th on the grid then. That is a real shame for him, especially after showing the potential that first lap.
Hey, he looked like in a great shape to do good.
As Carl's done it as well. Another driver has gone off and crashed. Start of sector 2 it appears, the Aston Martin.
It's Carl van den Berg.
Yeah, a pretty quick driver from what we've seen as well.
Yeah, it's not good if people keep crashing like this, that's not good then.
So yeah, there's car is, just on the side.
Yeah, probably lost the back end there or something, let's say.
Yeah. And the freefall's got no front wing. So I'm not sure if he had a crash and got lucky, didn't lose a tyre. But drivers certainly not erring on the side of caution.
Yeah, when I have a free Q1, I usually drive really carefully. Just go for one fast lap, but then go back into the pits and immediately retire. Let's see, don't know if Marty maybe spun, or if he was just taking it carefully. Can't see the 141.6. C is leaving room to Steiny, which is very good.
Yeah. Given this was supposed to be a pre-qualifying session, it's certainly been far more eventful than we were expecting.
Yeah, 2 people crashing out already and it's only the start. And we don't know the condition for the rest of the quad, so Q2 can be rain, it can be dry, who knows. So Luxie retired in the pits. Jamie Robertson also. People are now retiring in the pits because he's out of time and they know that they can let the time go faster.
And of course, every single driver needs to retire for that to happen.
Yep.
And some drivers will just happily take the free practice.
Yeah, true. I usually retire in free Q1 because I don't want to take the risk of crashing out. Of course, every driver has his own likings. Scotty is nursing his car back to the pits.
So you got damage. Oh yeah, still going around without his front wing on.
Is he? It looks like now he's going into pits. He's entering the pit lane.
As Infinite Glory goes fourth fastest.
Yeah, pretty solid time on the mediums, I think.
Yeah, it seems no one really pushing all that much. Maybe the front 3 guys. I think actually only the front 2 plus Royal Viking.
Ooh, Roar
Other, yeah.
goes purple sector 1.
Yeah, we know he's a fast driver.
Yeah.
Chances are he'll be our championship leader at the conclusion of this race.
Yeah, but anything can happen in the race. It can be rain, and he can crash out. Purple sector 2 as well. He's flying.
Yeah, and on the mediums.
Yeah, if he goes fast on the medium, that's really impressive. Then he might be our pole sitter of the day if he doesn't crash.
Yeah, not
He
many guys
goes
yet.
fastest
Yeah,
on the
there we go.
mediums. Only by 0.004 of a second, but it's faster.
So, our last man still not to set a lap. Kurt. Yeah, it sounds like he hasn't dealt with the scenario before, so he's just chatting in the Discord, asking the other guys while they were retiring. We're actually still going round.
Yeah.
I think
he's on a in lap because he is going slow.
I don't think he intends to retire until Kurt has, and as Kurt hasn't yet set a lap. Is he out on track yet? No, he's not. Hopefully it doesn't make everyone wait too much. Yep, there we go. Kurt's been asked to set a lap and he's going to go and do it. And I'd assume that as soon as he's done, Raw will happily retire. No, Raw into the pit lane.
Yep.
Likely for his retirement.
Will he retire or will he go on the softs for a lap to see how he is on the softs?
Yeah, going for a retirement, it looks like, into the garage. So our last man out on track. All now waiting for him.
I don't know, I think he is reserved, not sure.
Hello, hello.
So he might be a fast guy. That's something we don't know, the reserves of course.
Yeah, occasionally get some reserves sweeping in, getting very strong wins or podiums.
Yep. Podium can be it will probably be a big surprise.
Of course now. All eyes will be on this man.
Yep.
Won't want to make a mistake.
Everybody is watching him. Not 15 people, but 17 people, and the 4 people in the stream, so 21 people are looking at Kurt. Goes purple in sector 1.
Yeah, might be able to challenge for the fastest time then.
Yeah, if he goes fastest, then Roar might get some competition from Kurt. But of course, we can't count out the other guys because they might be taking it slowly. He doesn't go faster in sector 2. It's all on how this sector 2 goes. Takes it slow and steady. Goes very nicely on this one. Into the final bank corner, which apparently won't be a DRS zone in the real race. Still a nice lap by Kurt.
Fourth fastest.
Yeah,
now while he is supposed to retire in the pit lane, I don't think anyone would criticise him for not doing so. Yeah.
Ooh.
So hopefully he doesn't... Oh, you can see a tyre off to the right there. Hopefully he doesn't receive any punishment for that, because I think that's the right thing to do. Even if it is technically against CRL rules.
He can't really block anyone because he's the only one on track.
Yeah, he's the only one on track.
Yeah, we have
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Roar P1, Deluxe P2, and J Wills P3. And our unfortunate crashes are Royal Viking and Carl van der Berg 12.
Yeah, I think they'll be hitting themselves with that.
Yeah. They'll probably go like, I am stupid.
Oh right, Scott's in the stream saying that there's due to be inters for 15-20 minutes of the race. Okay, that'll spice things up a bit.
So, like I said before, anything can happen if it's raining, so
Yeah, can have a bit
it
of
will
rain.
rain, so we will master the rain, and we will be the master of the dry conditions. And of course the mixed ones, because mixed ones are always the hardest ones.
Right, here we go, on to Q2, and this time drivers will have to fight for their place to get through.
But only 3 drivers will go out of this session. So a lot of chances to go through.
Yeah, there's a chance we might see even more crashes.
Yeah, true. And if more people crash, that means people have to improve the time. The guy said will then be in provisional P10. If they fail to do so, somebody's Q3 ticket will be ruined. Big hole up in the pits because of the Haas boys who wants to go out. Let's see. Everybody chooses the soft compound tire.
Yeah, which is interesting. Normally see a few mediums, but
Yeah, but I think it doesn't really matter because it will be inters at the inters maybe at the start.
you might be onto something. Yeah. Scott didn't specify when the rain was, but if they will be starting under the inters, then yeah.
Who's the leader of the pack? It seems like that Marty is that.
No, P5 Deluxey. There's a couple drivers up ahead. Deluxey, J Wills.
I didn't see that. Sorry. Only 3 people remain in the pits, the 2 McLarens and Kurt. People in the back need to leave space.
Yep, the other flag calls by
else-
drivers.
Yeah, else that won't get good if people are fast on all drivers. Yeah, J Will is some nice clean air because he left a good amount of space between him and the Luxy.
Yeah, those front two are really getting ahead of the field. Deluxey was almost entirely clearer. He might bump into Steiny. Oh, and that's a Ferrari spun. Which Ferrari is that?
Christoph.
That's Chris.
Seems like he didn't hit anything. Just spun his car around, probably touched the curb a little bit too much.
Yeah, I didn't see the calls of that, but
Yeah. See, the Luxy is going.
oh, there's another one. Raw's gone off in sector 2, and KXI having to dodge out of the way of him there.
Ooh.
Doing his best to stay off the racing line.
And the Luxy goes fast at the one with 1097. Next one is J Wills to go over the line. He does 1013.
Right then, how about then Malty in the Haas?
He does. Goes P2.
Splits them.
And yeah,
Only a couple hundredths ahead of J Wills.
indeed. Jamie Robertson goes P2 with a 109.8. Only 90 thousandths, I think. Yeah, about 90 thousandths of the Luxy.
Yeah, I think that's right. KXI going into P4 there.
Yeah.
Staying out of the way of other drivers behind him.
War with a 137.1, of course, caused by the spin he had. See, Steiny.
Steiny, one of our quicker drivers.
Yeah, I thought it was heading into
What's
pits
he
then.
going to do? 6th position.
86.
They want to improve that one then.
Yeah, might not be safe. CC War. This time he keeps it on the road. Probably touched a little bit too much the curb there in his first lap and spun his car, unfortunately. Those are things that can happen to anybody, of course. As you see, I think that's KXI in front of Roar. Roar goes fast in sector 2. He might go P1 with this.
Yeah, Raw, very quick driver.
Course.
Oh, but he's caught the inside curb.
On his car.
And he's gone off.
He's in the gravel. Unfortunate for him because he was actually doing pretty good. Roar not having his best day at the moment. See, free fall, he does a solid lap as well. Jumps to P3 with a 109.9.
There we go. Christo improved his lap, but all he does is jump Raw at the back of the guys who set a decent lap.
It's pretty close between the top 3 at the moment. Within within 1.5 tenths of each other.
Yeah, well, less than a second separating the top 8, so I'm sure that number will increase.
It's looking really close. Some guy named Kurt said they want to see Kurt on the screen.
We'll have a look at you once you started your lap.
Yep, we'll look at the Kurt.
Currently on his out lap. So on board with Hobbsy at the moment.
Yep. Christoph flies past Scotty, but he is not improving his lap at the moment. So that's what Hobbsy will do. Purple on sector 2.
Where's that one? Yeah, Hobbsy showing purple middle sector for him.
Yep. Stays off the curb there pretty nicely. Because like Roar unfortunately showed that curb can spin you. And
there we go,
P1.
the fastest lap for M. Hobbsy. Straight to the front for him.
As well. 109.6, pretty decent. Now we have Kurt start his fast lap. Oh, J Will is also on a fast lap again.
Yeah,
He's
J
9
Wills
seconds down.
might already be
Something
safe with his time.
Yeah, I think it might be safe. And Stein, he probably wants to improve his time. More the last 2 guys who need to improve or set lap are also on the outlaps. aka Roar and Infinite Glory.
Yeah, Infinite Glory. Only halfway through his outlap, if even that actually.
Yeah.
It's Kurt setting,
goes.
yeah, purple middle sector.
Yeah. Stays over curb there.
Now this is interesting.
Yeah.
A man named Kurt in chat has continued to type. Kurt goes P5.
Wow. Yeah. Roar
So
also on this fast lap.
And actually, Raw still needs to set a good clean lap.
Definitely. He has some bad luck in this first few laps.
I think he's one of those drivers who really pushes his car.
Yeah, to the limit and then makes easily mistakes.
Yeah, and he does get laps in a very good, but so far success rate. Lower than you'd like.
Goes faster than sector 2. Like we saw with Kurt, it doesn't mean anything. It's all about these last few corners which are critical for your lap time. He does that corner pretty nicely. He might have a chance to go fastest.
And he does.
He does.
Raw
Wow.
straight to the front.
Not by much, but he did it. And that's what counts. Let's see what Infinite Glory can do. Oh, Steiny is in front of him as well. On a lap.
Yeah, Steiny looking to improve.
Yeah, he's improving 1/10. It's at sector 2, so that 1/10, I won't put him any higher, unfortunately.
Oh,
Ooh,
nearly
improved
gets
by
KXI.
2/10, yeah. Infinite Glory. Ooh,
And
stay speed 13.
11.9. Definitely needs to improve that time then.
Yep.
Yeah, the top, what, 10 guys? Really
Yeah,
not
they're
much
all.
separating them. What's that,
Yeah,
7
but
tenths?
yeah, 7/10 exactly. It's not by much. So it looks really close with everybody. Yeah, this is how it stands at the moment. The drivers in danger are Grapes, Christopher and Infinite Glory, and Steiny as well in danger. Because I don't know if the bottom 3 guys will improve or not.
Yeah, Christo improving his lap, but not quite enough to gain another position. He needed to find another 100th in there.
Yeah.
Steiny on an in-lap, it seems. The Infinite Glory currently 7 tenths up.
Yeah, he might have made a mistake in his first lap.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah, if he's 7/10 up, he won't jump anybody, but maybe he does.
No, improves
Ooh,
by second.
Christoph crashed. Christoph
That
crashed.
is a crash. Sector 2.
Yeah. It's not good for him. He's probably pushing a bit too hard, clipped the curb and spun his car. So at the moment, the Infinite Glory can just improve 2/10, he will be P12. He's improving by 1/10 sector 1. Ooh, nearly
At the
lose
moment,
karma
then.
going on that curb. He probably lost some big time there, mate.
Now, of course, Draper is going to want to try and improve his lap, though he needs to find more than 3 tenths in his.
Yeah, and
Very
Steiny
close.
wants to do a bad lap as well. Maybe Steiny isn't pushing at the moment because he knows Q3 is where it matters.
Yeah, Infinite Glory actually nearly out of BRS after doing multiple laps back to back.
Yeah, also out of fuel nearly. Will he go into the pits?
Yes.
See, J Will's on out lap. Of
And
course, it's
also,
later
who's
stages,
that?
so everybody will go out to try and improve their laps.
Yeah,
I would say-
KXI and one of the AlphaTauri is also out on the track.
I would say the top 5 is safe. Maybe.
Yeah, I think you're looking for a 109 hit.
Yeah.
Some of the low 110s might be okay, but they're so close together. And whoever that is, Jamie Robertson, is he just going really slow or did he spin out the pit lane?
I think he spun out of the pit lane. He is P4, so might be. If he crashes, he loses it all. That's not what you want. Jay was preparing himself for his fast lap. Only health throttling.
No, problem he's going to have, there's a lot of traffic on the road he's going to have to get through.
Yeah, but Jay Will's only half throttle.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Don't
This
know
is
what's
not
happening there.
going to make this lap one. KXI behind him though.
Yeah, he might saw that he had much traffic and thought, I'm not gonna go for it now. Gonna wait.
Free fall, retiring in the pit lane.
Yeah, he seems pretty confident about his time. Let's hope he doesn't regret it. The top 2 guys of the top 3 are also on their outlaps. As you see KXI going proper sector 1 there. Conditions might have improved. A little bit more track temperature can gain you easily a couple of tenths. He's going fast sector 2 as well. He's looking for the P1 spot.
Yeah, KXI with 4 tenths there. Might be able to challenge for top spots. Certainly a top 3 spot.
Maybe even P1 if he nails this, if he does it good. It'll be a close one if he gets it. Be close on
Oh,
Annie.
P3. Exactly the same time as M. Hobbsy.
Yeah.
As
Ooh, it was a
Draper.
off track.
Yeah, Draper off into the wall.
Did he avoid the wall or did he go into the
No,
wall?
he was in the wall. I think he would have lost some front wing. His teammate behind doing some donuts? Or a U-turn or something. Not quite sure what the purpose of that was.
What's
Maybe he wanted to
happening there?
slipstream.
Yeah.
Not sure what Marty was doing there, but...
I'm not sure either. Seems as J Wills going for it now. No, yeah, J Wills is going for it now.
So yeah, Draper does have a little bit of wing damage. Oh, and J
Wills
had a
decided
moment.
to go drifting.
Caught it, but certainly
Yeah.
not good for his lap time.
After the race, you'll say it was for the fans. Ooh, the roar is off. He spun.
Where's he spun off? Oh, takes out braking board and nearly takes out a Ferrari. Moving out the way last second and taking out another braking board.
But he ruined his own front wing there. He took off his own front wing by avoiding Kurt.
Yeah.
Kurt might report that because that was dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think it was deliberate, but Kurt won't be too happy with that.
Yeah, Draper and Infinite Glory are out of Q2, so that means Steiny just pulls through.
Yes.
I see Jamie Robertson going fastest in Sector 2, so he might steal the P1 spot of War Ding, War 2 Ding. Oh no, never mind. We lose this tire. This is a real heartbreak for
Jamie Robertson crashes
on the last lap.
After he's confirmed in Q3.
Yeah,
that's a shame for him.
Real shame. Yeah, that's a shame for the guy.
That's the third driver we ever do that now.
Yeah.
Steiny moves himself up to 8th position, jumps Marty. Now we're just waiting for a couple of guys in the pit lane to retire. There we go, and on to Q3, where again we will not be having full number of people, but the top 10 within 6.5 tenths.
Yeah, I must say Jamie Robertson might have competed for the pole position there, but of course we don't know that now because he had an unfortunate crash.
Yeah, and then the two Brits, Hobbs and KXI, exactly the same time there.
Yeah, I think it will be a really exciting battle because we don't know who can take pole. It can be anybody of the top 5, maybe J Wills with a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, so many of them so close that.
Yeah, it's 6 tenths between P1 and P9. That just shows how great the competition is. That these guys have. They can all challenge each other, and that's some great stuff.
Yeah, so Jamie Robertson absolutely kicking himself here.
Yeah, he absolutely got it. Because that's not what you want to crash out on the last lap of your qualifying session.
No. I don't think it was as bad as the guys who did it in Q1, but certainly.
Yeah, but 9 people in, who will take the pole position? But like we said before, if it rains at the start, if Jamie Robertson is very, very good in the rain, we might see him climbing up the field again. See, Roar is the first one to go out.
Yep. Raw KXI, is that? I know. Free fall. Marty, KXI, Hobbsy.
Yeah. They're all on the softs, of course, because it's Q3. Everybody is going out except for Steiny, it looks like, and Kurt. They are staying in because I think that's a very smart thing to do, that always do the lap first, because then you won't have the dirty air. Yeah, Kurt's going out later to have clean air on his lap, which is a pretty smart decision. Steiny also leaving his pit box.
Yes, if we look there, is that Hobbsy right behind KXI, who himself was right behind Marty.
Yeah. They don't leave space, they will have dirty air, as you see Roar starting his fast, will start his fast lap now. Let's see what he can do. And their Luxie is right behind them, chasing for that pole position here in Zandvoort.
Yeah, I think both drivers fully capable. They've both shown their speed the first couple of races of the season.
And KXI of course also in the mix there. You gotta think anybody can take pole now. But if I have to make a prediction who will take pole, I think we will see Hobbsy on pole with a surprise. Because he was 27 thousandths off the same as KXI.
Ooh, small moment there by Raw.
Yeah. Small moment, yeah, but luckily he didn't spin into the wall.
Yeah, I think Deluxe will get pole. I would say Raw, but he seems very inclined to pushing too hard. Can see there another small mistake.
Yeah.
He's catching them, but he's making too many of them.
Yeah, if you make too many of them, like one can maybe lose you 1/10, but if you make two, you can always lose 2/10, and those 2/10 can be viable for your pole position in the end. Deluxie.
The Deluxie actually slower.
Up with the Deluxie, maybe a small moment somewhere or something.
How about free fall? Scott into third.
See the Haas of Marty. P3.
Then KXI up into pole.
KXI into provisional pole position, but I think Hobbsy will maybe smash that. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
See now J Wills goes P6. Then we have Kurt. What will Kurt do?
Previous lap of him, P3.
Yeah, it's a good lap. So now see what Steiny is on a slow
Steiny,
lap.
our last man. Very slow lap. I think he's making this next one.
I think he maybe had a small moment somewhere then, and he will probably go for it now. So yeah, at the moment, Hobbsy on provisional pole.
Yeah, good lap by Hobbsy.
Yeah. Of course,
Well, actually not quite as quick as the quickest times last session.
But of course the conditions might still improve. If the conditions improve, they might go faster.
Yeah, a lot of the guys coming into the pit lane. Is that a Hobbsy avoiding Kurt off track?
Steiny is 1.7 seconds down on Steiny sector 1, so I think he made a mistake in sector 1 then.
Ooh. Star points.
Star point, yeah, right in front of the fans as well, right in front of the grandstand. And by just showing up for the fans today. J Wells then going through pit. That's interesting, Glenn.
There's so little between the top 7 though.
Yeah, it is, man. So close. Steiny, ooh. If he didn't make that mistake, he might have gone a little bit faster, but that's of course thing that we don't know.
Yeah. Actually, it's interesting after that mistake, he didn't just choose to go into the pit lane.
Yeah.
Because he knew it wasn't going to be a particularly good lap, and now his tyres have gone 2 fast laps. Maybe the first one didn't use them too much, but...
Ooh, J Wells goes fast into sector 2. This might be interesting. The guy who got promoted from Academy to Tier 2, because he was rapid, but lost out on the title.
That is a big jump from the Academy to Tier 2.
Yeah. This.
And then
he goes fastest. What a great lap by J Wills himself. He puts himself on the provisional pole and shows himself to the Tier 2 guys to see, look, I can do it too. But of course he did, I think, 2 fast laps on them. No, J Wills did 3 laps on those tires. So you might want to get some new tires and try to improve that time. To start on fresher ones.
Yeah, doing that on 3-lap odd tyres, very impressive.
But of course you don't know when the rain is gonna come. It might be in the middle, near the end, or at the front, as that was mentioned to us.
I think the drivers know where it is. They always get a weather report, but you don't see it from the spectating point of view.
Yeah, true. So maybe Jay will start. It's raining at the start, so I won't. So I will just push on with his tires.
It's on board with Raw at the moment.
Yeah, me too. Deluxie is right behind them again.
Oh, Deluxie's made a mistake. He's gone off.
He's in the ground. Didn't hit the wall. He slowed his car down.
Has he got his front right wing?
I think he has no damage. He has no damage.
Yeah, no damage. But like tyres certainly very hot.
Yeah.
I'll have to limp that back to the pit lane. Be very careful not to spin again.
Yeah, and we might see War jump to P1, and he does. What a brilliant
There we go. 109.4, fastest lap of the day.
Yeah, he puts himself into provisional pole. So let's see what can the two McLaren doers do to counter that.
Yeah, free fall, 2.5 tenths up on his previous best.
Yeah.
But needs to be looking for, I think, at least 4.5 to get anywhere.
Yeah, true. He's not at that. I don't. Maybe if he aces this corner. That's
yeah,
that corner trick on where you can lose a lot of time.
Possibly made a mistake here on the last lap. That looked pretty decent.
Yeah, it looked pretty decent. This might be on to a good lap. Scotty goes, P2.
Oh, there we go. He'll be happy with that. What about his teammate into the pit lane? Who's this next man? I'm starting his.
Oh, I started his. Yeah. Wars in there. And I think we have to go to. Deluxie is on the lap.
Actually, yeah, worth keeping an eye on him. 1.5 tenths up.
Looked like he made a mistake. If he made a mistake and has a new fresh set of tires, he might want to go in and get that one.
Yeah, it looks like he could be challenging for 4th place with the kind of improvement he had. Let's see what he can do. 5th place.
Still pretty decent, decent, but I think he might be able to improve.
Yeah, we saw him go deep into the last corner a little bit, so we'd have lost out some time there.
Yep. Right. Well, Steiny is, I think, the next kind of fast lap, unless Deluxie is going to burn for it again.
Ooh.
Which he seems like he is. Deluxie's one down, let's see what Steiny can do.
Looked like Steiny was a little sideways through that corner. It's hard to say if that was just F1 being F1. It's like KXI up into P3. The 109.7. Be happy with that lap.
It's so close between the top 5 being divided by only 4 tenths. And Deluxie in there with 5 tenths. It's really close, only 8 tenths between P1 and P9 at the moment. Steiny is 6 tenths down, he goes purple into sector 2. Ooh, he makes a mistake, he makes a big mistake.
Yeah, Steiny still needs a clean lap.
Yeah, it might lose him all last time he gained 6 tenths, he might lose it all.
That's why
I think he lost it all.
I think he needs to commit to making this next one his best, but actually not too bad of a lap from him. Obviously not ideal, but given the mistake.
Deluxie with in the pits. This might be a bit too early to call it.
And Marty gone off in the 2nd sector.
KXI is 1 bend up it seems. What can he do? Will he improve? Will he go into the pits?
He might get pole if he's quick enough, or provisional pole I should say.
Oh,
no, he's slow last sector.
Let's see what Steiny will do, because Steiny might probably got that mistake and will go again. It's one of the guys who we expect to win the championship, but Roar might be saying no, I will win this one, good protection.
Yeah, well, a lot of the guys who are new to CRL are showing to be very quick in this tier. Well, there's a chance some of them will be moved around. Now, I know there's a meeting later on to decide if any of the drivers have been put in the wrong tier, if they need to be moved. Oh, and Steiny invalidates. Oh, and he went to the ERS to go round again. Oh, that's a real shame for him. Because that ends his qualifying. Marty also won't be able to get out in time. So actually those bottom two guys, they can't do anything. Kurt's on the lap, so he can do something.
Yeah, I have to try a fix the moment.
I think, is that free fall? Just going to make it to the line. How long does he have? Did it with 5 seconds to spare. So who's our next man across the line? It's Raw. And he improves by nearly 2/10, so 109.3 exactly. KXI into the pit lane. I've got Kurt who's 3/10 up, and that may not sound like a lot, but 3/10 could be the difference between 2nd and 7th.
Yeah. See how it goes.
I think we might see a P2 or 3 here from him. Across the line, into P2, there we go. Now, provisional P2. Not very good at using the word provisional sometimes. Hobbsy, mistake.
Moment to follow. But Roar improves 109.3 that.
I think.
The excite feels like.
Oh, free fall goes wide on the last corner, and that'll end the session by invalidating this lap, and that is the top 9 drivers.
Kurt is improving by 3/10 though. In sector 2 it seems like.
Wait, is he? For me the session's finished.
Kurt goes. Oh yeah, but I'm watching the stream.
Oh right.
Yeah, because I lagged out, I'm joining back though.
Alright, you've got an invite for it. But there we go, Roll with the pole time, 3/10 ahead of the rest of the field, but if we look from Kurt down to Marty, that is only just over half a second.
Well, hopefully it doesn't put me in a car, because then I'll have to retire immediately.
So,
Because
yeah.
since I lagged out, it might put me into a car.
Yeah, a very, very close session there. Raw ultimately with the fastest time. Kurt's shown to be fast.
Yeah, Kurt is also doing really good, but he was not far ahead of what's he called, Scotty P4. But Jay Wills P5 after making the leap from Academy to Tier 2, which is obviously very, very good, of course.
Yeah, that's a huge leap, and the fact he's even still up there fighting just goes to show how good he is.
Exactly.
Alright, so here we go. Here's that rain we were told about.
Is it rain at start?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to try to retire as soon as possible if it doesn't. Oh, I did push in the spectator, which is very good, so we don't have any issues with like my car driving the tires.
Oh, someone readying up quite early.
Yeah. Do we know who it is? Or can't we see them?
You can't see unless you've readied up yourself. So
Right.
it means that unless someone's ready themselves, it's hard to catch who's done it.
Okay.
But of course, I'm not sure how much strategy drivers we wanted to do given it's raining. We might be doing more. And there may very well be complaints. But the race about to start.
So what we heard from people was 15 to 20 minutes, so alright, that puts me into spectator mode, so the predicted pit stop strategy is a 1 stop or 2 stop.
Yeah, 15 drivers. Jamie Robertson, Royal Viking and Carl all having crashed in their respective qualifying sessions. Jamie Robertson had made it through to Q3 and then binned it on the last corner of a lap. He didn't really need to push on, which is not something he'll be particularly happy having done. But Raw then, is he, I guess, actually we wanted to test the grip in the formation lap.
Oh.
Now I don't know what some of these drivers are like in the rain. There's quite a few people on the grid I've only seen race a couple of times.
Right, so yeah, now we will see, of course, who is the master of the wet. Because, for example, maybe Carl van den Berg is better than Roar in the wet.
Oh, and Draper and Jamie Robertson have had a collision now. They'll be starting on cold tyres. Not sure what caused that. But that's the area where the drivers are quite closely cramped together. So we're all coming towards the start line.
Right, so let's see. Of course, Jamie Robertson and Cyril Draper disqualified, so they will start on colder tires than the rest, which might affect their starts.
There we go. Drivers now all lined up on the grid. Three, four, 5 lights. And away they go.
Yes, everybody seems to get a very good start for
Raw, a very bad start, dropping back. Kurt has got through to the lead. Raw already dropping back 3 positions. Looks like 4 Jay Wills up the inside.
Yeah, Jay Wills got a very good start. Seems like he's battling with Roar.
Yeah, Roar Viking up 3 positions. Don't know if he sent a good one up the inside or what, but it's the start he will be looking for.
Yeah,
still no one yet gone off or crashed.
And CKXI with a good start there, making up 2 positions. Of course, might be with Roar his not so good start there, but hey, he made up 2 positions. That's really good. And KXI is keeping up with him. As you see, Cyril Draper, did he spin himself or did he?
Yeah, Draper gone off. Marty losing a couple of positions. Jamie Robson going up the inside. Royal Viking following him through.
That's a pretty nice move by him. As we see Steiny going around the outside of his fellow German.
Yeah, I think that was actually Deluxe trying to get on the inside. Steiny holding it around the outside. Did a good job of it. Raw still not able to claw those positions back.
Ooh, Steiny with a little twisty, fancy backhand.
A little bit of contact there.
KXI keeping up with, trying to keep up with Kurt, but Kurt looks very, very good in these conditions.
Oh, and the order's gone completely wrong. So, yeah. The order's still the same as what we saw last lap. Kurt, KXI, Freefall, Raw. Then Jay Wills. Apologies, everything going horribly wrong. As Infinite Glory has crashed out.
Ooh, no, that's not. He's not gonna be happy with that, and that is a VSC, which might result into a SC if the game thinks it's too dangerous.
Yeah,
I think
Marty
it might stay
around.
into a VSC.
There we go, just on the left side.
We maybe can see some drive-thrus being handled out.
And Royal Viking now moved up 4 positions from where he started.
Yeah, that's very good of him. He got a good start. Steiny gaining 1 position of start. Roar Lane losing 3. KXI also gaining 2.
Now the question is, when is the VSC going to be released and who's going to take advantage of it and who's going to push it too much and take a penalty?
Yep. Anything might happen. We might see some more people crash out because they want to keep up with the lead.
So the VSC is released, no one getting a penalty for it.
Ooh,
However,
Marty.
Draper's spun. Oh no, Marty, sorry.
No, it's Marty. Marty's in the wall. He crashed out. So yeah, I think it's not the SC or VSC because he's on the outside track. The battle continues with KXI trying to get Kurt. But Kurt looks pretty good in these conditions.
Yeah.
So if he just doesn't spin it and keeps consistent, he might win the race on this. I think it's his debut. Not sure.
Yeah, I believe he's reserved, not yet been seen racing. Royal Viking past his teammate. Actually, I think I saw a bit of front wing flying there. Didn't see which car that was from.
Try to figure it out. It looks from Stein, no, not from Stein. I don't see any car with damage from Twain.
Steiny takes the fastest lap.
Yeah.
And KXI refusing to be dropped by more than a second, actually now closing that gap slightly.
And KXI is also closing that gap, it seems like.
J-Will's trying to get the inside of Hobbsy, a little bit of touch and wheels there. Hobbsy holding it around the outside of Steiny behind, goes off into the wall.
Ooh,
Don't know if he got distracted by the battle or had to lift or whatever, but...
Did he lose his wing?
No, only just keeping it out of the wall enough to not lose his wing.
At the moment we don't have the closest battle on track, I would say, is either Warden and Freefall, or Carl and Christoph, or J. Wilson Hopsy. Yeah, close battle is with Carl and Christoph for 11 and 12.
Yeah, actually looks like Carl closing that gap down quite a bit. We might see an overtake on this main straight if he gets a good exit. Not really used his ERS much yet. Still not using it. Here we go.
They're going side by... No, not side, yes?
Yeah, they are side by side into turn 1. And it looks like... Christo holding it around the outside there. Carl forced to tuck him behind. Have to be very careful so as to not lose his front wing on the back of the Ferrari.
And Carl is keeping up with that Ferrari. He wants to get past, but Christoph puts his car into the perfect position where no one can counter.
Oh, and that is Draper off. And that is a man, he's got almost no front wing there.
Yeah. Draper not having the best time of his life, it looks like.
There's Raw looking for a move on freefall here. He's got alongside, he's using his ERS.
This might be the one who breaks latest, who gets it.
Freefall does it, and then able to apex park on the next one. Raw will be forced to try and do it down the... Ooh!
More in the wall! I think, he lost the left end plate of his car.
Yeah. It might be forced to pit for that one. But also, Christoph.
I think that's a full course caution safety car.
Yeah, safety car is out.
As Roar locks up going into the pit.
I think Roar will be happy there's a safety car.
Yeah, because if there was no safety car, it's race.
Interesting. Now the thing here is, the safety car has actually come out in the middle of the field. So Kurt has just avoided it. And yeah, they're passing the safety car. Hopefully half the field doesn't get lapped.
I don't think it will get lapped because it's waiting for me to pick it up.
Safety car nearly taken out Deluxey there.
Yeah,
driver's going to have to be careful.
A little bit dangerous, I must say. So, oh fuck, I knock everything over. Alright, so let's see. Go Kurt's podcast mode so we can see if anything flies off. At the moment there will be no action. I think the safety car will stay to lap 9 or 10 and then it will go in. See Draper exiting the pits as well, because obviously he lost front wing with that crash.
Yeah, I think we'll only spend 2 laps behind the safety car, but of course plus this lap of getting round to it.
Yep, indeed.
It's the field already fairly close together, unless that's another mistake by Draper, or is he just going slow and cautious?
a thing that might happen is because if we see the two McLarens are right behind each other and the two Alpines, so we might see some team orders happening. If they do team orders between each other.
From what I've seen, very, very rare.
Alright.
Some of the guys will be in parties together, but...
Because I know when I'm racing, I see my teammate is faster, I pull off to the side, let him through, but of course not when I'm in the lead, then I just fight him.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the drivers. Some of them, I mean, almost all the drivers will be in parties with other drivers. So they will have people they're working with, communicating with, not necessarily on the same team. Just all, giving each other a helping hand.
Carl came out right behind Roar. SC Royal Viking came from P14 to P7. Jamie from P10 to P4. Those guys doing pretty good. Ooh, Steiny in the pits. Looks like a wing change for him. So they will, if the safety car comes in the next lap, they will have trouble catching up.
Yeah, actually I think we might end up following the safety car until lap 9, as you originally said.
Yeah. But sometimes, even though the field isn't closed, it will just come in after 3 laps automatically, I believe.
Yeah.
So everybody keeps it clean. Oh, MSC and McLaren pulling into the pits. It's Hopsy. He pits for the slick tires. He's on to another strategy.
No, right, the first man to do so.
Yeah, it's because
actually
it seems
looking,
like the track is drying
the track
out.
is, yeah.
And if this works, he played it out very well. Very well.
So is it, yeah. Actually, I'll change the graphic to show tyres. So, going on to the mediums for Hobbsy, the hards for Carl and Raw. And this might turn out very well for them if they got this right.
Yeah. Because Hopsy now at the back of the safety car nearly, but something to keep in mind. Everybody pits for the slicks, then he will be in a very good position. Did anybody else pit for new tires? Yes.
Yeah, there's 3 guys.
War and Carl are both on the hard compound, but I know from personal experience, if you are good in tire management, you can carry the mediums from lap 8 to 36.
Yeah, interesting that neither Draper nor Steiny chose to pit for a dry compound.
Yeah. Because the track is obviously drying out. Not wet anymore, so as the safety car stays out another lap, which was expected.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no, here we go.
Everybody's pitting.
Drivers into the pit lane. And Hobbsy goes to the front laughing away.
Since the safety car is still out, he won't get an advantage of it.
And Stein will be crying he didn't do this last lap.
Yeah. Steiny, our good German friend, is probably shouting in German, "Mein Gott, Mr. Stein."
The clerk saying I got pushed aside apparently. Yeah.
As we have 3 DNFs already, so let's see how many more do you think we will have?
I think obviously now the rain's gone, it will become quite a bit easier to be cautious, but safety car restart, people are going to be quite frantic. A lot of guys going onto the softs.
Yeah.
Which means they plan on making moves up the order.
Yeah, but the hard and the medium runners, we don't know if the medium runners will pit again, but the medium runners might be able to get to the end. I remember I've done a Zandvoort race, and I got to the end from lap 8 to 20 to 36 with only.
Oh, hang on a minute. Deluxe has gone off.
Is he in the wall?
He's in the wall and he's lost almost entirely his front wing. In fact, he has lost his entire front wing.
And the safety car's going in this lap.
Yeah.
Exactly like I predicted till lap 9. This is gonna hurt for him.
Yeah, so on board with Ross, seeing when Hobbsy chooses to go. Yet to see any movement.
I think he will keep the pack clean, and like whenever he's around that last skink, he will start going.
Yeah, well, he's on that final banked corner now.
And now he will. Yep. Is he going? No, he's
not yet.
Going. No, he's not going yet. He's still waiting. He's.
Here we go. Now he's gone.
He's going.
And Carl got a decent start himself.
Yeah, but everybody keeps in place. The looks get a 5-second penalty for speeding the pits. As it looks like everybody kept it pretty clean.
Yeah, Jay Wills passed free fall already, a bit of side-by-side action going on further back in the field. Yeah. Jay Wills going a bit deep and free fall trying to go up the inside.
Jay Wills trying to look for a move around guard, but he can't make it.
Hobbsy already with a 1 second lead.
Yep. The cars behind them are on the hard tires, so we have to keep that in mind. They are not as fast as the mediums, but the mediums will fall off in about 20 laps if he keeps on it. And the hards will be a bit faster. But Deluxe, he has to make a mega race now to try and catch up to that pack.
Yeah, going on to the mediums. Part of me is tempted to think the right way to go would have been to put on the hard tyres and guarantee he can get to the end.
Yeah, but to be fair, on the mediums, you can also get to the end, but it's a challenge. Hobbsy is pulling away from the guys fast. To Jay Wills.
Draper's going to be looking for a move on Jamie Robertson.
Yep.
Although Jamie Robertson himself in slipstreams, the move not going to happen. Jamie Robertson looking for a send up the inside. Contact with Royal Viking. Manages to hold it.
Make some contact.
Did he take some of Royal Viking's front wing off? No, he didn't.
Yeah,
he does lose a place as a result of it.
It looked like he understeered into Royal Viking there.
Yeah, broke too late. Tapped him.
Those are things that happen in Zandvoort, of course, but of course you have to try to not take out your opponents, but that didn't happen, luckily. So everybody came out unscathed. I see Draper looking close up a bit and pass Royal Viking as soon as he can.
But the important thing is, here, while Carl and Raw are defending on those hard tyres, Hobbsy's absolutely flying away on those mediums.
Yeah, because Roar is losing time with the defending of Carl. The two Dutchmen are fighting each other. And so Hobbsy's like, see you later, son. You guys keep fighting while I'll just pull away and get this win for myself.
Yeah, now Jay Wills, we might see him go for a move on Kurt here. Too far back, hopefully. Yeah, no, doesn't go for anything silly.
Yeah, because he knows the risk. He knows if I send it here, I'm put myself and Kurt in danger, so I have to be careful. Draper looking around the move, but can't make it. Personally, I don't know how good Draper is. Never seen him race.
He's been here a long time, hasn't he? I have seen him race before.
I don't know honestly, but I've never seen him race. This is the first time I've seen him race. Anything can happen.
Certainly not a slow driver.
But to be fair, in the preseason testing, Hobbsy looked also pretty strong. So yeah. If Hobbsy can nurse his tires to the end, he can win the race on these tires. But he just has to keep taking care of them.
As he sets the fastest lap, it's not much. Oh! And that was a big crash for Royal Viking there.
This might be a safety car. Yes,
and this is a safety car. And Deluxe will be cheering.
Alright, so if I were Hobbsy and the hard runners and the soft runners, I would say maybe everybody to pit for new mediums, because almost guaranteed they will go to the end from this point on.
No. Deluxey very politely giving us some good angles for the crash, whether deliberately or not. It's a shame for Hobbsy after pushing so hard to lose that gap he built.
Yeah, but now it's a thing. Who will pit for new tires, or will they all stay out?
I don't know whose fault that was, but I somewhat hope that's reported as an incident, because the footage for it will be absolutely spectacular. They were side by side through the banked corner.
Yeah, did they make contact, or did they just lose back end?
I wasn't too sure, I didn't see perfectly clear. But...
Yeah, me neither, I'm confused well a bit. Let's see what will Opsie do. He avoids a bit of debris laying on the track, because you don't know if you can get a puncture from that, but I see J Wills.
J Wills, I think all the soft guys into the pit lane.
Yes, indeed. They listen to the advice of the wild dog. Well, they probably didn't. They probably did it on instinct, but gotta run away with the fame. But I'm sure Hobbs will pull away again from the hard runners. But of course, the Luxy will maybe want to pit again to make sure he gets that penalty off. But maybe there will be another safety car.
Possibly, but of course, 2 safety cars and a VSC so far.
Yeah. So yeah, we will see now what happens at the restart, and probably because the pack is closed up, I think you can see the safety car going in lap 15. Oh no! Only one lap behind safety car.
Oh wow, yes, the field already so close together, no point going for more.
Yeah.
So now it's a case of...
Let's put this for a minute into the podcast mode to see if we have a good angle on everybody, to see if everybody gets away good. War. Try and stay as close as possible to Hopsy, but you don't want to be too close.
Yeah, don't want to lose your front wing on the back of his car.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, War trying to go beside him. He definitely doesn't want to miss out, but...
Hopsy's gone.
Away he goes, and he gets a great start.
Yeah, and Carl already looking for a move.
KXI makes a move on Carl.
He's got one of them.
He's trying to
only
go
gets
for
one pass.
For 2. Will he get 2? No, he won't get 2.
Carl forced to pull back.
Also sneaking past.
Yeah, Kurt, I think also got past Carl. Carl's still on the inside, so I don't think he can hold it.
Yeah.
On the hard tyres, he's at the disadvantage there.
Exactly.
It's Kurt looking to get past KXI, but very hard to pass in this sector of the track.
I will wait till the straight to make a move. Because you put your car into the one place here and you're both off track. And then we have a massive crash. Hobbs is flying. So, whilst we're here, what do you think of the podium as it seems? Who do you think will get on it? Who do you think will be surprised?
So, I mean, the strongest contenders are Hobbsy, Raw and KXI. Yeah. We might see Kurt up there. Now, of course, Raw actually, I'm not sure.
Kurt just made an ambitious move. If I have to say my podium prediction, I would say Hobbsy maybe for the win. I think Raw will drop back.
Yeah,
I think Kurt and KXI on the podium.
Yeah.
Because War has the disadvantage of those hard tires. And Kurt is closing in rapidly on War.
Well, you say that, but actually the gap's increased since the safety car restart.
Yeah, but Kurt is closed in massively.
The gap.
The gap is nearly 6 tenths, 7 tenths, yeah.
Actually, I think Raw might do alright.
Yeah, but I think he will lose the position to Kurt though, because Kurt is closing in and he's pulling the KXI with him.
Of course, they have the advantage over Kurt of either Kurt falls to pit again, or his tyres were sufficiently old at the end where Raw can start to pick off the guys on mediums.
DRS is enabled.
Oh, and that is Jamie Robertson.
Ooh, did he touch the curb or did he make contact?
Didn't see, but you can see him there spinning himself back round, facing forward again.
As he hopes he is absolutely flying away and Kurt is trying to get to Law as fast as possible. But as well, this fight between these guys will benefit KXI because KXI will move closer as well, whilst they will commence the fight very soon. But of course, with the pace Kurt is showing at the moment, he might even be contending for the win tonight.
Yeah, really been showing his pace here.
Yeah.
I think he was stronger under the rain than he is now in the dry, but he's still certainly nothing to scoff at.
Yeah,
As Draper gets 3 seconds of penalties.
Indeed. As you see, KXI is in the DRS. And Kurt flies past Roar, like, as obviously standing still.
No, actually, there's a chance Raw will just be able to sit behind Saber's ERS and sit in his DRS until Kurt's tyres are just too old to do anything about it.
Yeah, but as well, KXI is trying to close up as well. And we have Steiny and Carl right behind them with 3 follow J-Wills. It'll just be a huge DRS training from 5th to 9th maybe.
Ooh, and that is
spinning.
Draper again. It's Jamie Robertson in the pit lane.
Yeah, it's a ring change. He might have got some damage. He might have made contact.
Draper, no, he's got his whole front wing there. His tyres weren't too happy with him, but...
Yeah, but I think Jamie Robertson, because he had a long pit stop, so I think he might have got some ring damage from the contact, if it was contact turn 2. Oh, turn 1. Sorry. As the KXI is close up to Roar at the moment.
Yeah, Kurt, now the man getting the fastest lap. J Wills looking to get past Freefall, not quite close enough to do so though.
As he's Steiny is trying to close up to Carl.
Yeah, there's still quite a gap for him to do there.
Of course, after his victory of last week, he wants to keep it going. As he hopes he is flying away from Kurt, but Kurt is closing in at some corners, but some corners hopes he's pulling away again. This might become an interesting battle to watch once they close up. At the moment it's between Roar and Kurt for the last podium spot. And a P2, of course.
Yeah, I'm still watching this battle for 6th go on.
Yeah, that's also a great battle. See. I'm just looking at Roar and Kurt because they will enter the DRS now. Roar closed them massively, but he will not be close enough for removing Kurt.
Yeah, J Will's looking to get past Freefall, but same again, they're not able to get close enough.
I think because they're kinda in a DRS train, so nothing they can do there.
No, well, KXI needs to try and do his best to catch up with Raw. He's only just outside the DRS, so Steiny there, a mistake by him, didn't see what caused that. But he's dropped back behind Freefall and J Wills. They both happily took that position. Ooh, Steiny at the inside of J Wills. Bit of contact, and now Deluxey looking to get through, can't quite manage it. certainly
Yeah,
that's shaking things up a bit.
it was a good decision Stein to pull out there because yeah, he spun there.
Ooh, and that
Roar is
is...
out of the race. As there's another safety car after Roar crashes, putting KXI up into the podium. Like I said, at the
Now,
moment it's exactly like
this is great news for the guys on mediums, because now those mediums have extra laps where they're not pushing.
or they can go for new mediums.
They could, but I think... Oh, they are going
Yes,
for new tyres.
They're going in. Is everybody going in?
No, Carl's staying out. But he's on hard tyres, remember?
Yeah,
Freefall, Jay Wills, both staying out.
Yeah, but I think Freefall stays out to not double stack, to not lose too many positions there. To be honest, and I think Jay will stays out because he's on 6 lap old tires, of course. But I think Carl might have made a mistake here. Because he's on 3rd lap old hards and everybody is on the mediums, on new mediums, and even 2 guys go for the softs.
Yeah, I think Jay Wills is now in a very good position.
Yeah, he is.
He pitted under the middle safety car, and that's now... Yeah.
Played off because we might see Carl and Freefall decide to pit, and if they do that... So yeah, this might shake in up things. Alright. So I think they will stay behind safety car for 2 laps because of course we have Draper being a while back, Jamie Robertson being a while back. What do you think about safety car? How many laps?
Most that's the first lap.
Yeah, we'll go in.
Draper's really gonna have to speed up. It's very hit and miss. It's right on the limit of will it be 2 or 3.
Yep, I agree indeed. I agree with you. I must say this is a very good race because Roar had a potential there, but a small mistake cost this whole race. He will be extremely gutted for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yes, under the restart, Hobbs is at the advantage on tyre basis. Deluxey trying to push it on the softs.
Yeah.
Not sure how that's going to go for him.
To be honest, the softs can last, but he has to be careful on them. Hopefully this is the last safety car. Because I don't know, the drivers might not like it, but the drivers at the back will like it. Safety car is in this lap because the back closed up. Now is of course what will Freefall and Carl do. Because they might be dropping down in the fields. Because we have a hungry J-Wills here. We have M. Hopsy right behind J-Wills, who will be looking to pass him immediately.
And then when's he gonna go? Oh, well, swaps order there. Kyle's still not gone.
Deluxey's going into the pits. He gets 5 seconds again.
And J Wills. Oh my goodness. Who's that? He's gone deep. KXI's gone deep. Hobbsy's been spun. A potential race winner earlier. And all sorts of carnage going on there.
This is not good for
Draper, Hobbsy, both dropped back massively. Deluxe being forced to pit.
And J Will's getting absolutely swamped by the guys on new tires.
Yeah, like KXI alongside him. Oh, they touch. Oh, and J Will's into the wall.
Oh my god, that was...
I think I missed half of the action that happened there, but there's still plenty
Yeah.
happening on the screen.
Yeah, like they were right beside each other, and then I think, yeah, Jay Wills didn't really see him there, maybe.
Obviously past Jamie
They,
Robertson, though Jamie Robertson
yeah, Jay Wills
missing
is damaged, so
some...
he's just letting everybody past.
I know Jamie Robertson's damaged. I think Jay Wills is missing some of his front left.
Yeah, he has front left damage because everybody through. Yeah, he lost his front.
No,
No,
sorry,
it's
front right damage.
yeah, it's right. Sorry, right damage. And to be honest, Hopsy is only 10 seconds behind the lead, so he can still close up. Never say never.
I think, given his pace, Hobbsy has to be considered one of the most unlucky drivers in this league.
Yeah, indeed. But Steiny in P5 as well, and he's looking quite comfortable there.
More guys
And
pitting for front wings.
Yeah, and KXI is trying to get into the podium places. Trying to keep with everyone. All the actions at the front now, because everybody at the back is just so split. But this possibly means that maybe Steiny will take the lead of the championship, maybe.
Yeah, because we were expecting it to be Raw, and he's now DNF'd. Who else is in order picking it up? The 4-star, of course, not here. Steiny, currently third place. Actually, Carl was only 2 points behind Steiny, so it's looking like it might be Carl.
Yeah, Carl will take the lead, but Carl might. I'm not trying to give him cursing, but I think it's still happen as you see.
Oh, and Jamie Robertson goes for a spin in the middle sector. They're currently in the main action, this 4-way battle for the lead.
Yeah, true.
Always nice when the battle's up front. I'm sure Carl will be feeling the pressure on those tyres, as will Freefall, as they get older and older.
It's getting really. I'm not racing this race, but it's getting really exciting, to be honest, to see. Because we have this 4-way battle going on. We have Carl on the old hard tire. Yeah, well, not really old, but like the older tires, and Freefall as well. But if this strategy paid out for Freefall, he has done a great job on managing those tires. But of course, Hopsy pitted for the softs apparently somewhere in this race. But yeah, anything can still happen.
It does look like KXI is starting to be dropped by the top 3 a little bit.
Yeah.
Only just got the arrest down the main straight.
I think KXI is just trying to take it easy, maybe. I would say. TJ Raper, the fastest lap. Because KXI knows anything can go wrong at any time, so you don't want to be too close behind.
It's Jay Wilson taking fastest lap. They keep trading it between them. And now actually, with only 10 people finishing, unless the person who has the fastest lap DNFs, then they will get that bonus point.
Yeah, but see, it's now at the moment 10 people, but we already had 4 safety cars, but of course we can still see one more safety car if somebody crashes. Like, that's of course not what we want to see, but anything can still happen in this race. It's far from over yet, with 10 laps to go. As CKXI is trying to close up, as Freefall is closing up to Carl, he might take the lead in the Grand Prix. He's not.
Oh, he's up the inside, got a nose in, but can't get much more than a nose in.
Yeah, I think Freefall. To be fair, Freefall has a chance of winning this Grand Prix. But he has Kurt behind him, and Kurt is looking pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's likely to be one of the guys in the top 4 who gets it, unless something really goes wrong for them.
Indeed.
But if there is another,
they can still
there is another safety car, it really works against Carl and freefall on those odd tyres. So might as well just be forced to pit at that point.
But yeah, exactly. Like at this point as well, no one can pass freefall because he's in the DRS of Carl. Yeah.
Oh,
Carl spun.
You
Carl
say that.
Spun.
A big mistake by
Like
Carl on that costs him a chance of a podium or even a win.
Yeah.
And this makes freefall vulnerable now. I think Kurt liked to take the lead, but a VSC has come out after that.
Yeah.
Carl still just about holding 4th position.
Yeah, but he might now go in for new tires. But he doesn't. He stays out. At this point, if I at the VSC, I will benefit it because you only lose like about 10 seconds instead of 20.
Yeah, it would have been a risk.
The speed is up again.
Actually, I think going on to some fresh softs may have been worth it for him. DRS now re-enabled.
Ooh. Freefall with a very, very good VSC restart. Yeah, he got it very good. This might help him to maybe win the Grand Prix. But like we saw with Carl, anything can still happen, of course. Because we didn't expect Carl to spin.
Jay Wilson, Hobbsy, a bit of side-by-side action.
At the moment it's looking really exciting between P2 and 3 because KXI has the DRS on Kurt and Kurt's closed into freefall.
Yeah, now it might be smart for KXI to try and not pressure Kurt too much. Let Kurt catch up to freefall, pass freefall, and that helps him guarantee the at least P2 easier. I do not hope it happens, but if they make contact freefall and Kurt and they spin both around, then KXI is in a really good spot to win the race. Because I've seen scenarios like that happen before in league racing, that two leaders collide to each other, and then the guy in P3 wins. Yeah. No, actually, Kurt got himself within that DRS range.
Yeah, he's closing massively. Scotty probably the happiest man now, while leading the Grand Prix. But to be fair, this track is very hard to overtake, so if Scotty can hang in for 7 laps, he's done it then.
Yeah, he's on the same tyres, but of course much, much older.
Yeah. Of course, KXI is trying to stay with Kurt, but Kurt is looking very, very fast. I think if Kurt has this pace on every track, and he was a full-time driver, then he will have a chance on the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah. Well, there's a chance to see these performances here and think, maybe a Tier 1 reserve. Of course, Tier 1 at the moment has so many reserves that it's better to just have people in Tier 2 who can get podiums than another guy waiting in Tier 1 who'll probably never get a chance to drive.
Because look at this battle, man. They're so close. At this point, KXI can also still win the race. Don't count the man out.
Yeah. Now he's there waiting to take up any opportunity that shows itself.
He's at the moment doing a George Russell, driving the Williams in the podium. And Scotty is just trying to hang in there whilst the Ferrari is chasing him down. And CKXI being really careful there. Because he knows if something goes wrong with Kurt and freefall, and he gets caught up in that,
yeah, now the thing to point out, freefall much less ERS than both Kurt and KXI. Yeah. I think.
Will freefall defend from it?
Ooh.
Ooh.
No, not quite. Nearly some contact, but Kurt holding it around the outside. Freefall resisting the urge to give him a little tap.
Yeah, because a little tap on the back tire can be enough to spin a guy. I think freefall knows that, and he was, that's why he pulled out maybe. But freefall is still trying to attack him. He's like, give me that lead back, boy.
Yeah, not backing down. All I could do with saving up some ERS for the next few laps before going for a move.
Yeah, but he also has to try and stay within the DRS to try to go for a move.
Yeah, just 5.5 laps left for anyone to make their moves.
Ooh. Let's look at this from KXI's perspective, who's like waiting very, very patiently like a lion or a tiger to attack their prey. Will Scotty go for it? The cart reading down the straight.
It's too far back.
Yeah, it's too far back. Ooh. If KXI wants to get that win or that or that P2, he will have to do something very, very soon. Because at the moment it looks like Scotty is holding him up a bit.
Well,
Which he
KXI
won't
now
like.
right behind Freefall.
Yeah. Because I think Freefall will get on the podium.
Oh, and who's that?
As you see, Jamie Robertson is out of this race.
Yeah, he's gone for a crash. And there's a safety car.
A late
Oh,
safety
no.
car. I would say everybody pit for the softs now.
No, but you don't want to lose your position, do you?
Yeah, but see, the thing is, if you go, if Carl goes for the softs, he has a great chance of winning. Just saying, if you go, I did the strategy before and it went out well.
But it only
But
works
I
if
think-
lots of drivers do it. That's part of the problem. There's that car.
I think if Kurt pits, Scotty will pit.
Yeah. But I don't think Kurt...
Kurt,
No, Kurt not
he tried
pitting.
he tried to dummy though. He tried to dummy him.
Carl... No,
Carl
not pitting
also-
either.
Oh, Carl's staying out as well. Tiny as well. Oh, everybody's staying out, right. This is very interesting to see. A late safety car. This can probably
So,
give Kurt the win because...
Draper
There will
is pitting
probably-
for softs.
Yeah, because
Zaxi
there will
isn't.
probably be no DRS in this race. So, yeah.
So, J Wills... Yeah.
Just a question, after this race, do we have podium interviews with the guys?
Yeah, we usually do. I reckon.
Okay. Good.
Freefall will probably be up for that. J Wills coming out, well, Hobbsy coming out just in front of J Wills there. Hobbs would be glad not to have lost that position.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the safety car will stay out till lap 34 and the race will resume at lap 35. Of course, but I think Kurt has this race win in his pocket if he doesn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, he's got Freefall as a shield from KXI.
Yeah. Because I know from experience, one late safety car and the whole race can change up.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton found that out the hard way. So I think, unless some people pit this lap, we'll see that lap 34's the last one behind the safety car. So there'll be 2 laps of racing.
Yeah, and this is our 5th safety car as well.
Is it
Everybody
5th? I thought it was
got
only the
in
4th.
points
Huh.
as well. That's the 5th one.
Yeah, well,
Thanks.
to be fair, from the start we knew everyone was going to be getting points. A point system,
Yeah.
meaning 15 drivers get it. Everyone will be getting a pretty decent amount of points.
But I think because I don't know if CRL works like this, but I know in FRL I'm racing in, if you finish 75% of the race, you will get the points.
So
I
it's
don't know if they do
in
here.
CRL it's 90%.
Ah, like 90%.
That actually is a very new rule for them, but yeah. So yeah, everyone will be getting at least 10 points, assuming they finish. P9 is worth
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, this is looking like an eventful race, to be honest. If you think about Zandvoort, you think about action a bit, but not 5 safety cars. But as well, I don't know if you know it, but because of the penalty of Draper and the Luxie, Hopsy and J Wills can get benefited with 2 extra positions.
Yeah,
As
actually
well.
that is a fair point. It'd be nice to see Hobbsy kind of claw back some of what he lost
Yeah,
after
exactly.
that turn 1 chaos. So when is Kurt going to go? Freefall actually quite far behind him. Ooh, and Kurt's got him well. And KXI actually might get past Scott immediately into turn 1.
Now he's waiting, but if KXI wants that P2, he has to do something very, very soon. Because there's not many laps left in this
Is
race.
that Steiny going wide at turn 1? I think he did drop back many positions there.
Yeah, he went from P5 to P9.
And Hobbsy past Draper.
KXI maybe going for a move. No, he goes back. As you see Carl also trying to climb up to get that maybe that podium if something happens between KXI and Freefall. And also don't count the Luxie out, but actually we have to, because he has that penalty.
Yeah, Carl's still on those hard tyres from ages ago.
Yeah. He's keeping them going. Yeah, I think our winner is probably decided already because Kurt is 1 second
looking to be Kurt. Given the amount of times we've seen drivers make silly, easy to avoid mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
He hasn't won just yet. Still got to keep it on the tarmac for another lap.
Yeah.
Hobbsy looking to get past Deluxey, and I think he's going to have him into turn 1.
Yeah, looks like he will.
Yeah, up the inside.
Side by side action. Ooh, a little bit. It looked like there was maybe a little bit of wheel binding there.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit, but Hobbsy looks like, yep, got the move. Ooh, way up. And Draper going very deep there, losing out to J Wills in the process.
But as well, if you look at it, if somebody in the top 3 makes a mistake now and Hobbsy gets past Carl, he still climbs up to the podium place. And I think he will try to get past Carl, because it's the last lap. If he wants that P4, he has to take it now.
Draper gone for a send on J Wills, makes it work, although perhaps a little too aggressive.
What do you think? Will Hobbsy make it past Carl still, or...? Yeah, he has to send it.
He has a chance, but he really does have to send it.
Yeah, he has to.
The problem is, Carl should be using his ERS now, because he's got ERS to the end of the lap. I mean, he's got so much left, he should have been using it more this lap. But across the line, Kurt comes,
very tight.
claims
this will be very, very tight.
A win.
Nope.
Kurt, free fall, KXI. Carl keeps it. The order shaking up a bit because of penalties.
J Wills and, finishes in P6.
Steiny, you better do some donuts for us. The rule of being that far behind. But well done to Kurt for getting that victory.
Yeah, very well done by Freefall as well. 27 laps on those mediums. He made the strategy that I kinda said work. I think he only did a 1 stop. Yeah, he did a 1 stop. Same with Carl. 29 laps on those hards.
Out of fuel on AI, or?
Yeah,
not sure, but comes across the line slowly.
Yeah.
There we go.
So, yeah, now we
Ferrari,
ask the drivers.
McLaren. Yeah.
Do I ask the drivers or do you ask that question?
Can you, just ping them in the chat. Very well done to Kurt, our race winner, and then Freefall and KXI on getting a podium as well.
Who was the other guy? KXI?
Yeah. If you're just going to ping them in the Tier 2 paddock chat, let them know. And actually, I guess we need to add them to this party as well. But yeah, there we go. A very action-packed race, especially considering they had much less drivers than normal.
And as well, for Carl, P15 to P4. Amazing drive by him as well.
Yeah, here we go. Just 9 finishers out of 15 who started.
KXI wants podium interview. Kurt wants podium interview. Just waiting.
I would suspect Scott would. Yeah, can you try and add them to the party then?
Yeah, I will try if I can.
I usually just have to search for them.
Yeah.
I want to keep looking at the results for the moment so the stream can see. But yeah, see just how close Hobbsy got at the end.
High.
Just over a tenth.
Kurt, and I'll also add Freefall in here. Right, add them to the party, those 3 guys.
Nice.
So of course, very well done to the guys, as well to Carl, massively well done. He drove from last to fourth. He did very good there. Well done. I'm just waiting for podium guys to join.
Yeah, I think that's such a shame for Hobbsy after all that race.
Yeah. Yeah, he was looking good to win. Here we have our first guy, the guy on the 3rd podium step, and Scotty as well.
Hello, hello, and congratulations on your podiums.
Congratulations, lads.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Thank you, Wild Dog.
Guys, it's very Scotty, I don't know if you watched the stream, but I said if Scotty wants to do it, he can do a 1-stop here, and you did exactly like I said with mediums.
You know me with my tire wear, Wild Dog. I'm quite good in it.
Yeah, I also did it. How many was your tire wear, if I can ask?
They're only high 40s.
Oh, very nice.
found...
Because I did once a 1-stop as well, and I had a 50% tire wear with 28 laps on medium. So yeah, well done.
Safety cars definitely help with that, but
yeah, true. 5 of them.
So many.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Jonathan ask you guys the questions.
Yeah, I mean, oh, actually, before we do that, congratulations on a race win, Kurt.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Do you know if you got your party audio sharing settings on? If you have a look in the party and have a look in the settings, you can see if your audio is being shared, so the stream can actually hear you. Just if you can double check that. No, for all 3 of you, although I know Scott, you already have yours on.
Yeah, I'm all good.
But yeah, I mean, how did you all find it with all the safety cars going on? I thought it might be a little.
Yeah, it's a bit mental. A few of the safety cars quite slow for the restart, so the pack got bunched up. I think the 3rd one, there was a bit of chaos into turn 1 that we were quite lucky to be at the front and escape. So
yeah,
maybe played into the podium.
I think that was the one that really messed up Hobbsy, because he was looking to be onto a podium, maybe even a win, almost out the entire first half. I don't know if it's that 3rd or 4th safety car that caught him out.
Yeah, because he got the undercut in the first safety car, that was right. He jumped for a lap early onto the dries, and then I think I don't know if somebody locked up further back, but the whole pack was just so tight together that it was like 4 wide, I think, almost. Crazy. But
yeah, I mean, Kurt, you got any comments on the race? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, congratulations, guys. I know that was certainly very action-packed, far more action-packed than I was expecting with just 15 drivers starting.
Yeah, because everybody goes to get points, because points to 15. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was a hectic race.
And certainly, I don't know how much you guys were paying attention to the people making a fool of themselves in qualifying, but 2 people knocked out in Q1 and another one knocked out in Q2 after qualifying for Q3. Seems.
Well, yeah, I did see that.
I don't know if you've seen me, but the Q1 through sector 1, I lost my front wing. I was very nearly one of them.
Yeah, we noticed that you had no front wing, that you were driving around with it.
Yeah, I lost it in the exit of turn 1 into the wall, and I just thought, here we go, starting from the back.
Yeah, but, yeah.
Oh yeah, we were waiting for you.
Yeah.
Right, well, yeah, once again, congratulations on your podiums, and Kurt, your win. I will let you guys go and celebrate your result.
Yeah, celebrate it, guys. Good job, all of you.
Yeah.
Thanks, congrats.
I'm trying to
guys.
work out what that means for the championship.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
Carl will
KXI, you
lead the
might.
way.
Is it?
Or
Wait.
KXI. It's Carl or KXI who will lead the way now.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
possible I could be up there with, you know, 4-star with championship leader. He wasn't here today, so I'm not sure how it's going to play out actually.
I'll check real quick. So Carl got before. Yeah. No, six. How many points before him?
You'll be on 62 points. KXI, you'll be a point ahead of 4-star.
Yeah.
Is it brilliant?
Yeah.
Steiny might not be too far behind.
And you will be with 32 points. You will get to 48, so you will be B5, I think. B5, B6 around that.
Yeah, but no. Yeah. I mean, see you guys next week. I will.
Yeah.
I will let you go.
See you guys later.
Good job in comms again, lads. We'll see you again
Yeah.
next week.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Hope I
Yeah.
did well.
Right. So yeah, to conclude that, next week we're moving on to Spa. I know it's a weird
Alright.
concept in F1, but we will have a Belgian Grand Prix, not just a couple parade laps.
Right. It also is great that I can commentate my home Grand Prix because I have some
Yeah.
knowledge of the track as well. So yeah.
Yeah. But for now, go watch Tier 1. If you're in the CRL Discord, you can find the link somewhere in there. If not, then I think just search CRL
Yeah.
Tier 1 Dutch Grand Prix or something like that, and it should come up. But from us,
Yeah.
that's
We'll
goodbye
see
till
what
next
Ruby
week.
does. Yeah. See you later, man. Because I think I have a league race in 30 minutes.